How's it going, everybody? So, I was just on YouTube getting clips while editing for a video, and I came across this. TF2 Bot reveals the truth plus gameplay. And I was watching it just for a little bit, like a few minutes, and I was just thinking about what the guy was saying, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna make a reaction video. I'm gonna watch it and give my 2 cents. Because I really want to hear what this guy has to say, and I'm in disbelief of what the things he says, so let's take a look.
Why do you bot personally?
About okay, I'm gonna start with a little story here to answer your question.
Okay.
But around like 4 or 5 months, I met this guy called One Trick. He had a tutorial on how to bot, and I wanted to try it, but I didn't have a powerful enough computer to do it. So I finally saved up for a nice uh storage with a nice SSD because that's pretty much all it is to run bots. And installed it in my PC. I booted Manjaro and I tried hosting bots. And it was partly because I wanted to try to host bots to see what it was, see what I could do, see the reactions I could get. And it was also partially to get my name out there because Swankbot. And I know that sounds like a narcissistic stupid thing to do, but it was easy instead of going around with like 6 people in a party, getting kicked every game.
Does it cost any money?
So before we continue, so you wanted to get your name out there by being known as the piece of shit that ruins whatever game match he's in. That's how you want to be known for. You want to be hated by everybody you know, except for the psychopaths like you who find it funny to see the reactions to your bots. What kind of reason is that? Who grows up thinking, you know what? I want everyone to know me and hate me. I want to be hated by every person out there. I want everyone to know that I'm a piece of shit. I mean, seriously, who does that? Who wants that? What do you? What's the end game here? I think we'll skip the money thing because he says that it's free. How many bots can he run at once? Do we really care about how many bots he can run? Let's get right here. Because the rest we don't care about, so let's get to the more juicy bits.
So is it really just about getting your name out there?
Not really. It's also for the experience of hosting bots. Like I still have them here. I can just turn it on right now. But it was the experience, you know? I thought it was a good opportunity to get my name out there, but it's not because I wanted to. It was because I wanted the experience of hosting bots.
What do you mean the experience?
I wanted to see how difficult it was or the stuff you needed to do. And I had all the requirements. So I thought, why the hell not, right?
How do you feel about the way that people feel like bots are ruining the game with the bot crisis and all
Well,
the people?
So that's your actual reason for the quote experience? That is the biggest pile of dog shit I've ever heard. That's. Come on. You can't really expect anyone to believe that the reason you do this is not just to get your name out there, but because you want the experience to hosting bots. Really now? You expect me to believe all this nonsense is because you were curious? Really? Is that really worth destroying a game for?
they're
Believing.
absolutely right. Bots are ruining the game. But like as I said, people are doing it for the experience. Zarkon, he's a great dude. People think that hold on, I'm gonna say that this first. People think like cheaters and bot hosters are like the fucking worst people in the world. But like
Because you are! Okay, I gotta get this out there because I completely forgot to bring this up. As some of you may know, and for those who don't know, I do not care much for this game. But even I gotta admit, this is just a trashy thing to do. I don't care if TF2 lives or dies. If it dies, it's no big deal. Shoot me. Get mad all you want. That's my opinion. I grew to really detest this game. But Even I know that cheaters and bot users are just pieces of shit. I mean, just why? What are you to gain besides your experience? I mean, if you do that, if you cheat and ruin the fun for everybody else just so you can have a laugh or an experience, is a huge low.
Like, we're people too. I have hobbies other than video games. I do music. I do sports. I like to drive, etc., etc. And everybody's like, "Oh, this guy's cheating in a video game, so he's the worst person on the planet." Oh, you're hosting bots in a video game? You're running a script on your computer? You're such a bad person. And I think that the rep cheaters get is more like we should be getting that kid's just an idiot, but we're getting this guy's a malicious, like he should go to jail. And then like the reputation we get like with Wamo, why am you know Twy is like doxing or no try. I forget the story. I think like Wamo pretended to be friends with Twy, but then he like used his face in a video, and now there's a big drama going on. But I don't think that we should get that rep just because we cheat in a video game.
It's no excuse. I don't care if you're the nicest person on the planet. If you claim, oh, I'm not bad, I do human things just like you, that doesn't matter. You're still a piece of shit. A piece of shit is still a piece of shit, no matter what you do with it. You can polish it, you can put glitter on it. It's not gonna change the fact that it's a steaming pile of shit. You use cheats. You should go to jail because, fun fact, what you're doing is illegal. You're shutting down a game that a company owns and still does stuff for. Is the game free? Yes, but you're still destroying a game. I'm pretty sure what you're doing and what all the bot hosters are doing is illegal. It's not right. You're making people leave a game that a company makes money off of. And you're just making people want to stop playing because you're using bots. You may be like us, you enjoy sports, you enjoy driving, I guess. I guess that's a hobby people do. Didn't really know that, but whatever. You're still an unlikable piece of shit. I hate to break it to you, but that's just how it is. I don't care who you are or what you do. I don't care if you're a good if you claim to be a good person. What you're doing is wrong. You ruin the fun, and you said so yourself that the bots are ruining the game. But it doesn't change the fact that this is all your fault. You guys started the bot crisis. You're the reason why everyone is so upset and just all this shit going on, putting all this pressure on Valve to do something that you guys just started because you wanted a quote-unquote experience. Do you have any idea what you are doing and what impact it's leaving on not only the community but the game itself? Flooding servers with your shitty bots is not the best way to get your name out there. He's talking about how apparently some drama with a dude started and he's getting doxxed or whatever. And do you think that's not a good, like, there's no good reason? He may be a decent person or not. I don't know. I don't care. But do you think he's getting all this bad attention because of what he's doing? Because there's causing all this frustration, shutting down games and servers, forcing people to either leave the game or go to community servers. Not everyone wants to do that because not all community servers are created equal, I would know. But there's only one community server I still go to, and that's an Instant Respawn 2 Fort server, but I haven't been on there in a while. I should probably go back sometime if I ever feel like sniping on 2 Fort. But anyway, not the point. The point is, that hate you're getting is not undeserved. Don't go and be like, oh, don't get mad at us. It's like, they should get mad at you. Look at what you are doing and what you have caused. You should be arrested. You are shutting down a game that gives a company money. You don't own the game. Valve does. And you're shutting it down with your shitty bots. I can't believe what this guy is saying. He has to be making this shit up. He's has got to know that he's going to be put up on YouTube and going to be viewed by a lot of people. So he's got to make himself look as innocent as possible, or at least harmless. Like, hey, I'm just doing my own thing. I'm a normal person like you. I'm not a human piece of shit. I'm a human. No, you're a human piece of shit. No matter what. Polish a turd is still a turd.
In your opinion, do you think that bot hosters or cheaters do it to make people mad?
Yes, definitely.
Is that why you do it?
No. I tried even hosting like what are they called, Hoovy bots, but the thing is that most cheat softwares that host bots don't like allow you to hold out a certain weapon. Like originally I hosted like medic bots for for a month, and then nobody gave a shit. Nobody even noticed them until I started hoping sniper and heavy bots that killed everyone. People took them for granted. They even kicked them. Like, I understand it's taking up a human space that a player could be using, but it's one slot in a casual lobby.
What are your thoughts on the bots that have been made that automatically vote kick other bots?
Here's the thing. If you have a bot medic, they're not going to be able to respond to certain situations like a human can. If they see a group of enemies approaching you, approaching you and your bot medic, their responses aren't really going to be the greatest. A human can adapt and defend itself, but a bot will either just stand around with their medigun out or focus on one player and stop healing to defend itself and not you. Yeah, excuse me. So bots are kind of useless. I've seen what medic bots do. They're rare, but I've seen them, and they focus on just one target. And they don't really use things like the Crusader's crossbow to heal anyone from afar. They don't use the Uber saw. They don't use anything that benefits them. They just hold the medigun on one person, and they just do not respond to a certain situation. So they're kind of pointless. So of course people are going to kick them. They want someone who actually can think, has a working brain, has enough brain cells to process the fact, oh, this is a situation that'll either get me or my patient killed. I should use this specific weapon or medigun in this certain situation. The bots don't know the difference. So they're more of a handicap than anything else. Like, okay, they're healing us. Great. But is it really worth it? Do they even know what they're doing? You know? Like, do they understand that if they stand in a certain spot in the way of a sniper isn't going to get them killed? You know what I mean? Like, any medic worth his salt will know to not go into sniper's sight lines, to move and dodge and weave and all that. I mean, come on.
Bots.
Unnecessary, really. Honestly, it's just kind of stupid because people can do it far, far better. Like, I can show you an example right now. If I get into a game of, like, Hightower, which is where most anti-bots actually queue for because of all the pictures on the deleted MVM Reddit, there's always full lobbies of bots. So hypothetical, if I go onto Hightower right now, I start cheating, I start spinning, which I can do. The anti-bots won't detect it because there's this feature with the cheat called cat hook. You can go to the website. It's called cat hook like detection or something, and it makes it so that bots don't shoot each other. So if you ever see two different bots, like let's say what are they called, Raps, and my bots, they wouldn't have shot each other because they had that feature enabled. All the bots do is they just disable that feature and shoot the bots, and they only shoot the bots, but then it doesn't work because they're not even that good.
Okay.
Oh, I'm also gonna say.
So, bot removal services. Is that like in community servers, or are they talking about Valve's attempts to get rid of the bots? Because it baffles me that he says that they're pointless when it's just like, we have a good reason to be doing this. People want to play the game instead of being constantly killed instantly by bots. It's not fair. It's not fun. So of course there's going to be bot removal services Because no one wants to deal with it. They want the bots gone. The fact that they have this setting on them is no excuse. What excuse is that? Of course people are going to want to protect themselves with the bots. Of course Valve is going to try and remove the bots. Because they're ruining the game and it's not fun. It's only fun for the people hosting the bots or doing it for either the quote-unquote experience or the people who just do it because they want to see people suffer and be angry. I mean, come on. It's like a war and a military attacks a place and they're building defenses or walls or whatever, and it's just like, what's the point of that? Why are you defending yourselves from our attacks? We want to attack you. That's the point. Why are you attempting to defend yourselves from us? Like, really? Really? It's like, you shot at us, we're trying to defend ourselves, and you're getting mad at us for trying to protect our community and society from you? You know what I mean? Or someone is robbing a place and someone has like a bulletproof vest and they shoot him and they're like, why aren't you dead? It's just like, the point, why are you, having a bulletproof vest is pointless. I'm supposed to kill, this gun is supposed to kill you. Well, it's kind of pointless. You're dead either way. You're just delaying the inevitable. So just take the bulletproof vest off, man. I mean, come on. And my gun has a safety trigger. I could turn safety on. So, just take the vest off and I'll shoot you. Like, come on. Come on. Do better. I am not convinced. That is so stupid.
One more thing. There used to be this anti-bot guy. His name was like, I think I still have him added on my friends list. No, I don't. He used to be a part of like the anti-bot thing, but now you know those festive like what are they called? Festive hunters or whatever, festive hitmans.
Oh, the festive
This guy went
huntsman,
from hosting. Yeah. Not the bots, the festive hitmen. You know,
Okay.
the one that you join, they're snipers.
Yeah.
He started hosting those bots because anti-bot is just so useless. Now he switched sides.
Is there any difference between, for example, the SWAT?
Bots don't really do much. They still act like bots. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen those bots before. Like, I think, was it 2 years ago? I don't know. But even though those bots are anti-bots, and they're like, hey, this person and this user and this user is a bot, it doesn't keep them from shooting other people. I've seen them. They still shoot. And they ignore bots. So, what did you expect? It's like a serial killer just putting on a different mask.
Monk bots and the festive hitmen and the Twilight Sparkle bots? Or are they all the same?
Yeah. Really? So they all run off the same program. I think the Brat bots are just kind of custom coded, self-coded. But most bots run off this program called CatHook. It's hold on, I'm gonna pull up the website. So if you go to this is like actual GitHub. I'm not like trying to like brat you or anything. You scroll down, it's the CatHook training software. It's just like a cheat that you have to use to run on Linux. It has the feature called roaming, and all it does is like makes your bots move around.
Plan on botting for? Let's find out.
How long do you personally plan on botting for?
I'm not botting anymore.
Oh, you don't do it
I have them all
anymore.
set up, ready to go,
Okay.
but it's just botting isn't fun. It's like I did it for the experience. Botting is just like a waste of time. Like even for a cheater and a former bot hoster, for me, it was like cool for a first couple days because I would join a game, people would be like, "Wait, Swonk!" Like they were like, "That's the guy who made the bots," and it was funny to see them immediately try to kick me, but all my bots won't know. But then it's like the same shit over and over and over, and it's repetitive and it's not funny. Like after a day or two, Zarkon just hosts bots. Like he's making money, or like not Zarkon, Defcon. There's
Okay, so he's just doing it because just the experience for a brief time. Okay, but here's the thing: you got your name out there, but now you're just known as that guy. So the damage is already done. You say it's not fun, and yet it's already over for you. You know, it's a little too late for that. And even though botting is pointless, there are still psychopaths that think torturing people and making them angry is funny. There are still those people. So you may think it's pointless, but not to them. They got their reactions out of you, so...
He's like a Shopee.gg, and he's made like, I think it's like 35, I don't know, $40. But that's not a lot for just pressing a button on your computer.
How long do you think that bots are going to be an issue in TF2?
Forever.
If you remember back to 2016, the VAC wave, the infamous VAC wave of 2016 that got Lamau detected, I think that the what's going to happen is, since Cathook's mostly open source, I think that the bots, Valve can just get a copy of this cheat and see what it is. It's some pretty sure you even said yourself, get Valve the source code of the cheat, but it's not a permanent result or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the bots definitely are gonna get banned. The people who legit cheat, if their cheat is detected, even if you don't use the aimbot here, you don't use the aimbot, you don't use anything on it, but you inject it, you will get banned. Only if your cheat gets banned though. So let's say Lamau get detected, but Nullcore doesn't. People who use Nullcore can still cheat, but Lamau can't. So I'd say around 5 or 6 more months of actual bots, and maybe no one will ever stop cheating in TF2. It's a problem that will never be fixed.
Mm-hmm.
How long was this made? 3 years ago! That's an issue that's going to continue for another 5 months. 3 years later, and I'm still getting games that have a swarm of bots. Holy shit.
No matter how hard Valve tries, VAC is just dog shit.
So, you still cheat, but you don't bot, correct?
No, I don't. I still cheat. Yeah, I pretty much cheat in every game I play. It's
you're still a piece of shit.
the reason I cheat is
I almost gave him a pass because he said I just did it for the experience. I was like, okay, I guess he just was curious to see what botting is like, and then just stopped. And it's like, okay, you're still a piece of shit, but at least you're not like other psychopaths that get pleasure from making people mad. But no, he just said he still cheats. So unfortunately, any thought of redemption for this guy is long gone.
it's just I've played TF2 on multiple accounts. I think for 7,000 hours or 6,000 hours now. But I still love TF2. TF2 is a great game, but it's just so repetitive. There's no updates. There's nothing, and a great source of new fun is cheating. A lot of people I've met started cheating and started playing the old games and realized how much they love the game. When you cheat, it's not because you're bad. When you cheat, it's because it's a new experience and it's fun. And I'm pretty sure you've heard this. I'm not sure, actually.
So you're saying people are doing this mainly because there's no updates? Bullshit. Sure, these small updates we've been getting are small, like the Smiths and all that, and the new summer update that gave us that seal that everyone obsessed over. All they do is just make those bots swarm those maps. So you say that they do this because there's no new content. They add new content, so instead of just playing it themselves, they instead send the squad in. They send in the bots to as many of those servers as they can. Because I remember there was a Smiths update. I think it was either was it Smiths or was it the Scream Fortress of it? Either one of the results are the same. I tried to check out the new maps, and there would almost be a bot in every single match I got into. I think it happened in a stream too. I was just trying to get to a very specific map because it's one of the maps I haven't tried yet. But every time I got into it, there was always bots in the server. So I would have to keep looking, and it would either be the same server or just another server with more bots. Hard to tell because they all have the same fucking name. So if they want new content and keep the game live and blah blah blah, then and yet it's like there's a new experience. Like last year in the Scream Fortress update, they added a brand new mode. This is kind of like infection mode. And to be honest, I actually liked it. I tried it, and it was one of the moments I actually had fun in the game in a long time. I hate this game, but that mode was actually fun. Sure, it had its issues that kind of ruined the mode because some classes are overpowered, and Valve clearly didn't think it through. But at least it wasn't 100% impossible. But despite the frustrations, it was still enjoyable. So why can't they be doing stuff like that instead of killing the new server, like the new maps, with bots?
I've heard this so many times. Once you cheat, you'll never go back. One trick, he still legit cheat. I stuttered so hard. He still legit cheats. He has some anti-OBS. It's a feature on most cheats. It hides like the aimbot. It hides the ESP. You know. What's? I want your honest opinion. Like, other than a fat dude with a neckbeard sitting at his PC cheating in a video game, what do you think most people think of cheaters? Like, what do you the image that pops in their head when you hear cheater?
Definitely a troll. Someone who's just out to make people mad for no reason.
Exactly. And that's that's literally it. I can hear. This is an exclusive sneak peek into TF2 cheating. If you want to, you're not you don't have to, but I can go into a lobby right now and make like so many people angry just from like doing stupid stuff, just like running around. If someone makes a joke, I'll just say shut up and then I'll get kicked, and it's the funniest thing. It's like it's the greatest thing, and it's
Those people are just immature. I've seen even more immature. On the night I'm recording this, I actually finished rendering a video, and as we speak, it's actually uploading. So yeah, this probably is going to be up before this one. And all I gotta say is immature people. Some people just, and I also experienced games where people just kick for no reason. Like, they join the game, and as soon as they're allowed to vote kick, they just select a random player and kick. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, people are being immature. Some people are just immature, do stupid shit, and they get mad over dumb stuff. I've seen people get mad over way worse. I once experimented because I wanted to see how people react, and I think I also was trying to get a screenshot of a kick vote because I think I was going to use it for something. Plus, I think I just wanted to see how salty people can get, and I just said Halo 5 multiplayer is better than TF2, and people actually got worked up and actually got to a point when they actually tried to kick me several times. And there were times I think I did get kicked, and I got what I wanted. I actually saw what I wanted, what I came to see. And I'm like, holy shit. People are that upset. I even talked about like other games and like some preferences, and I got kicked. And one time I just said I just want to play 2-4 the way I want to play it. It's a capture the flag map, so I'll play it as I want. And like it was just how I preferred to play. And someone was just like, they told me to shut up or something like that, like quit talking. And I'm like, why don't you make me? Because it's a free country. If I want to share my opinion, I fucking will give it. I can say whatever I want. And as soon as I said that, he tried to kick me. He's like, really? Because I said I have my own way. I want to play 2-Fort. Like, if I want to play 2-Fort seriously, I will. It's no different from Turbine. It's no different from Double Cross, blah, blah, blah. It's classified as a CTF map. Not a little community map or a meme map. They don't have it down, and they have it in capture the flag. And yet, if you choose to just play the game normally like it's intended to be, that's enough to get kicked. But I'm getting off topic here.
easier to troll when you're cheating because you can get random crits whenever you want. You can do whatever, like you
Crit
can.
hacks,
There's this cool feature called fake lag. It makes you like zip around everywhere. Your microphone sounds like you're cutting out, and it's just there's like more tools for you to take advantage of, you know, while you're cheating. It's like that kind of stuff. You go around. It's not really like sometimes you're in a lobby and people get mad at you. There was this one guy the other day, but that I can
Alright, so basically it's just him actually playing as a bot.
understand why that's
So that's pretty much
that's me.
how it works.
Get over here.
That's how it is in
Oh,
that perspective.
I got murdered.
I find it hilarious that they said, oh, the bots will be over, like, it'll all be banned in 5 months. This was 3 years ago, and the bot crisis still hasn't ended. Just wow. That's pretty freaking funny. Developers of... Oh, well, I don't think I'm going to do anything about that. Just wow. I did not expect to hear that, and it's really stupid. And especially the part when he said it'll end in 5 months. That's just hilarious. So, thanks for sharing this, Yo-Yo Man. I hope you don't mind that I recorded your video to give my opinion and react to it without a webcam. I doubt anyone's gonna watch this anyway. But whatever. Anyway, I got some stuff I should be doing. This took a lot longer than I expected. 30 minutes, holy crap. Anyway, I'll see you all in whatever I do. Farewell, everybody.